So we are a little bit behind with these scales, and I get the feeling it's a bit of a challenge for you to kind of do these on your own. You know, it's true they're not really as exciting or as interesting as learning pieces of music, but they're really important and they're part of this exam that you wanted to do and you are going to do. So we really need to get these scales under your fingers, and we don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to go through the scales really carefully with you today. I'm going to try and go through a couple of scales with you on this video, or at least the whole of the B flat scale, which is what I gave you, depending on how much time I have. And then I might do another video, but we're going to start with the B flat major scale. So for B flat major, you need to do this scale hand separately, 2 octaves in eighth notes at 92 on the metronome. We're not going to worry too much about the metronome right now. You're going to do 2 octaves hand separately, staccato, and you do 1 octave hands together, legato, in parallel motion. I think we've done the G major formula already, but if not, I'll show that to you as well. For B flat, we also need triads, hands separately for 2 octaves, and hands together for 1 octave broken, and then solid, hands separately for 2 octaves. So we've done some of these already. You did it for some of it for F, I think, last week. Anyway, today we're going to take a look at the B flat scale. So in this book that your dad bought you this week, so we're going to go to B flat major. It's on the bottom of page 5. So you can see we've got 2 flats in the key signature. We have B flat and E flat. Now here it says you can start with your right hand on finger 2 or 3. I actually like to start with finger 4 because that means that finger 4 will be on B flat the whole time. And then you don't have to worry about what finger is going to go on the B flat. So we're going to take a look at this B flat scale. So it starts on the B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat, A, G, F, E flat, D, C, B flat, A, G, F, E flat, D, C, B flat. So as I said, I'm going to start with finger number 4, and I'm going to cross under immediately to the C with finger 1. Finger 2, finger 3, finger 1 on the F, 2, 3, and then there's my finger 4 on the B flat again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4. Okay? So if you want to stop the video and get used to that scale, that's terrific. I'm going to move on to the left hand one now. So our left hand scale is going to start on B flat with finger 3. 2, 1, finger 4 turns to the E flat, 3, 2, 1, and there's the 3 again on the B flat, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So that's the left hand one. So with both the right hand and the left hand, you'll notice that the fingerings are the same for each octave. So as long as you start on the 4 with the right hand. So you'll see that I go 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm back at 4. So the second octave, or however many octaves I choose to do eventually, it'll always have the same fingering. And the same with the left hand, which when it starts on finger 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3. So the second octave is the same as the first. Okay, so that's 2 octaves, hands separately, legato, but we're also going to do the scale staccato. Right? You know what staccato is. And we're also going to do the scale hands together. So when you're doing the scale hands together, you've got finger 4 in the right hand and finger 3 in the left hand. So the left hand comes up 3, 2, 1 and turns to 4. The right hand starts on 4, 1, 2, 3 and turns to 1. So when you're on the E flat here, your right hand's going to be playing 3, but your left hand is going to be playing 4. So those are important things to remember. So you start, the left hand is on B flat on a 3, but the right hand is on B flat on the 4. Then the right hand has 3 on the E flat, and the left hand has 4 on the E flat. When we come up, and we finish the scale, because we're only going 1 octave, try to be consistent. The left hand turns to 3, the right hand is going to be on the 4. Okay, so as you're coming up hands together for this scale, you really want to think about where your fingering is. So when you're on finger 4 with your right hand, your left hand's going to be on finger 3. When you're on finger 1 on the C, your left hand's going to be on finger 2. When you're on finger 2 on the D, your left hand's going to be finger 1 on that D. Here's 3 on the E flat, left hand's got 4 on the E flat, right hand's going to have 1 on the F, left hand's going to have a 3 on the F. On the G, right hand's got a 2, the left hand's going to have a 2. Yay! And on the A, the right hand has a 3, and the left hand's going to have a 1. And then cross to 3 with the left, and the right hand's on the 4. So that's how the scale works hands together. I'm going to take a look at the triad. So the triad for B flat, again you can stop the video here if you want to and get used to the scale. The triad for the B flat is B flat, which is the root of the chord. The third of the chord is D, and the fifth of the chord is F. So the first thing you want to do is get a little bit comfortable playing those 3 notes together. So when you're putting your thumb onto a black key, you need to make sure that you can get your elbow in front of your body. So if you can't get your elbow in front of your body, you'll be really jammed up and you'll find your shoulder goes up. So you want to make sure your bench is far enough away that you can get your thumb onto the black key. So here I've got B flat, D, and F with 1, 3, 5. I'm going to invert this chord so the B flat's going to move to the top. And my fingering is going to be 1, 2, and 5. I'm going to invert the chord again. The D is going to move to the top. I'm going to invert the chord again. And the F is going to move to the top. And I'm back in root position. Since I have to do this for 2 octaves, the left hand's going to move, the right hand's going to move to first inversion. The B flat moves to the top. And remember, we got finger 2 in this hand position. Then the D moves to the top, and then the F moves to the top, and we're back in root position. Coming down, the F moves to the bottom, the D moves to the bottom. Keep in mind we've got finger 2 in this position. Then the B flat moves to the bottom, back in root position. Then the F moves to the bottom, and then the D moves to the bottom, and then the B flat moves to the bottom. Those are solid chords for 2 octaves. When we do them broken, I'm just really watching out for finger 2 on that F. repeating the top note coming down. Finger 2 to the F on the first inversion, root position. Finger 2. Taking a look at the left hand. So the left hand, our root position triad, B flat, D and F, as it was with the right hand. We got finger 5, finger 3, and finger 1. First inversion has the B flat moving to the top. Again, when the thumb goes up onto the black key, you want to make sure your shoulder doesn't go up. Now D is going to move to the top, and we're going to use finger 2 in the second inversion shape. Left hand uses finger 2 on the B flat. Up to root position. B flat moves to the top. D moves to the top, and finger 2 plays. And then F moves to the top. Coming back down, F moves to the bottom, finger 2 on the B flat. D moves to the bottom. B flat moves to the bottom. F moves to the bottom. D moves to the bottom. Okay, and the broken chords, just the same way I showed you with the right hand, just really paying attention to where the 2 goes. Quinn, and keep in mind that with triads there's only 3 notes, right? So for B flat we just have the B flat, D and F. When you play this 1 octave hands together broken, I think the only thing to really keep in mind is that when they play in root position, this shape, finger 3 is in both hands. When they play in first inversion, which is this shape, the left hand has finger 3, while the right hand has finger 2. When they play in the next shape, the second inversion shape, the left hand has finger 2 and the right hand has finger 3. So when you're playing in hands together, you really want to make sure that when you're in root position, the 3s play. When you're in that first inversion shape, the left hand has the 3 on the F and the right hand has the 2. And then in second inversion, the left hand has the 2 and the right hand has the 3, and then you're back at root position with the 3s together. Okay, I need you to practice this over the next few days, and then I'm going to add another scale for you. Have fun!